Let's continue looking at Numbers chapter 2, and hopefully we've got that picture of the cross-shaped camp with the long arm heading out to the east, and Judah is at the most easterly position for the ancient church camp community. Now, why that's important? Because it actually says, Numbers 2 verse 3, on the east side, toward the rising of the sun, those of the standard of the forces with Judah shall camp, according to their armies. So it's Judah that's out towards the rising of the sun. So it just think about that for a minute, that ancient church community, they knew that Messiah, Jesus Christ, was going to be born of the tribe of Judah. We're told that in Genesis 48. There's the prophecy that this one to whom the rule belongs will come. Genesis chapter 48. It's Genesis 49, verse 10. The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, and to him shall be the obedience of the people. So there it is, the prophecy that the Messiah is going to come from Judah. And every morning when they woke up, and hopefully, it's darkness, and then the sun begins to rise, and they look towards the rising of the sun, and it comes up from the tribe of Judah. And that wonderful, every morning we experience anyway, that wonderful sense that the sun is rising like a champion, like a bridegroom who comes forth and defeats the darkness. And darkness never wins. Darkness cannot put up any fight at all against the light. As the sun rises, the darkness is defeated, and light and life stream out from this fantastic bridegroom champion, as Psalm 19 puts it. So it must have been a tremendous experience every day, knowing that Jesus Christ would be born of the tribe of Judah, and they looked and saw the sun rising from Judah. And it's as if the whole creation, because they set themselves out in that way with Judah out to the furthest east, it would feel as if the whole creation was joining in this declaration, this prophecy of the birth of Jesus. What a tremendous experience every day they must have had if their hearts and minds were alive to Christ and looking forward to his birth and trusting in him. And the same is true for us also. So if they didn't have that in mind, they'd just go, the sun's rising, it doesn't mean anything, who cares? But if they were thinking, looking forward to Jesus being born, suddenly they could have this tremendous experience of the reality of Christ every morning and experience his wonder as the sun rises. And it's the same for us too. If our hearts and minds are not captured by Jesus, life's boring. Life has no meaning. It's flat and empty. And I sometimes meet Christians who are sort of like that. They just don't see the meaning and significance of anything, either in the Bible or outside of the Bible. Everything's just flat and meaningless. And they're, of course, depressed and miserable people. But when your eyes are open, your mind's open, your heart's open to Christ the Lord, whose glory fills creation, then whenever we see the sunrise, it speaks to us of him. And our hearts every morning can be lifted as we understand his triumph over darkness, and new every morning are his mercies. Life is full of meaning and glory when our eyes and hearts and minds are open to Jesus Christ.